Okay, good morning. Today we are going to learn the chords of the circle, and based on that some theorems will be there. So that all the things we are going to learn. In the previous class we learned the basic terminology of the circle. Okay. So before starting this, I want to ask you some questions to you. Okay. Can you give the answers? What is meant by circumference of the circle? Anyone?
So the perimeter of the circle.
Okay, there is another term, another word. Exactly how do you say that circumference of the circle?
The length of the complete circle.
Length of the
Complete circle.
wait, I'm not able to hear. Now you say
The length of the complete circle.
length of the complete circle. Okay, that also length along the border of the circle you can say. That is called a perimeter or circumference of the circle. So what is meant by exactly definition of a circle? Any one of you? How do you define a circle?
The collection of many point equations from a fixed point is called circle.
Once again, please, I can't hear you.
The collection of many points equidistant from a particular point is called circle.
Yes. Very good. Nice. Good. Okay, what is meant by a center of the circle? Center.
The fixed point is called the center of circle.
Yes. So in the definition itself, even the radius is. How do you define the radius of the circle? Huh?
Radius is half of diameter.
No. With the help of diameter, you are not supposed to say.
A line segment from the center to the arc.
Anik, you say. Anik, Mriganka, while others are saying this
Sir,
will be.
Sir, a line segment from the center to the arc of a circle is radius.
Arc, not any point on the circle is better.
Yes, okay, sir.
Any point in the circle, center to any point if you are taking. Okay, and radius is nothing but you can consider the distance also radius and the name of the line segment also radius. Okay, so diameter now with the help of the radius. Diameter.
Sir, a line touching the two equidistant points and passing through the fixed point is known as a diameter.
A line segment bisect a whole circle is called diameter.
Yes, that also right. Okay, but Mruganka, your answer is not up to the mark. I think so. Once again, can you say?
Sir, can I?
Yes, Aditi.
A chord passing through the center of a circle is known as its diameter.
What is meant by a chord?
Sir, the line segment joining any 2 points on a circle is called a chord of the circle.
Very good. Yes, that is also right. Or you can say that without using the chord, if you want to say definition of the diameter, a line segment joining the any 2 points on the circle passing through the center. You can say like that. That is called. Okay, what is meant by a sector of the circle?
Sir, from a fixed point having a common point when two arms are released and the area is formed, this area is known as sector.
Okay. Once again, anyone? Still anyone? Anyone? Please.
Sir, can you repeat the question?
Sector. I am asking about what is meant by sector. What is mean by a sector? I am asking.
Sir, the area of the chord is called sector.
No, area of the chord. Chord is a line segment. You say in a proper way. Chord is the line segment. It is only the line segment. A line segment don't have any area. Isn't
So
it?
the area made by the chord
Chord?
is called segment sector.
No. Not satisfactory. One
A
second.
disc, a disc
Sir,
enclosed by
sir,
two radii and
Hmm.
an arc is
sir,
known as sector.
Sarnach.
portion enclosed by two radii and an arc is
Ah,
called a sector.
yes. Even Sarnakshi also said the same thing. Good. That's right. The area or portion or a region between the two radii and an arc is called as a sector. Okay? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
समझ में आया? If you want, then I will explain to you on the board. See,
Yes, sir.
this is the circle if you are taking into consider. The region bounded by two arcs, two radii, and an arc is called. This is called sector, and this is called minor sector. It is called minor sector, and it is called major sector. This is minor sector and this is major sector. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then what about the segment? What is meant by a segment? Anyone?
The space between chord and an arc of a circle is known as segment.
Yes. Or you can say that a chord divides the circle into two parts. Any chord, if you are taking this, it divides the circular region into two parts. And each part is called as a one segment. Isn't it? Simple way. Okay? So these are the things we have learned in the previous class. Apart from that, still anything is there? Apart from that, still anything is there? Yes, tell me.
No, sir.
All the things we have covered. Okay? So now here we are going to have some basic theorems, sir. Basic theorems based on the chord. A chord means chord subtended by the at the center of the circle, and these all the things will be there here. So that let us learn today in the class. Okay. Still, if you have anything doubt here in the basic things, because terminology is important, and Mruganta, I have observed you that you are saying the sentences in a not in a proper way. थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूज हो रहा है ओके डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज okay so we are going to learn a perpendicular drawn from the chord of the circle from its center divides the chord into two equal parts and equal chords of the circle are at the same distance from the center of the circle and equal chords subtend the equal angle at the center of the circle. So actually as a sentences if you read that you may get confused but while after learning the theorem easily you can understand theorems you can understand in easiest way. So now see here distance of the point from the line segment. Suppose if you are taking the 3 points A, B, C and a point O is here and whose distance is less? Whose distance is less here?
Point B.
O to B distance is less. So here if you see that when you consider that there is a race between the three persons from the A, B, C to reach the point O and B will reach automatically if they are following the same speed. B will reach the point O in easier. So that distances if you see that the shortest distance is it is a perpendicular line. So OB is a perpendicular to the AC. So the shortest distance from the point O to the line segment AC is a perpendicular line. If you see that, yes, it is perpendicular, you are getting na?
Yes, sir.
So here usually the distance, the perpendicular, see here, this point here, if you see clearly, here it will be shown. Once again, I will explain to you. So the perpendicular, this sentence you need to note down, and that is a very important property. And with that help of that property, we are going to learn the further things. Okay. So if you see that it is perpendicular here. So what is the statement here? The perpendicular from a point to the line segment. A point hai, AC line segment hai, a perpendicular line is the shortest distance. So that is the shortest distance. Okay. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this will be helpful to you to prove that some theorems here. So the distance of a point from the line segment. So distance is nothing but perpendicular only. If it is not said also, perpendicular only. So the theorem is that the perpendicular from the center of the circle to the curve bisect the curve. What is that? If center of the circle say curve ko perpendicular line draw kar liya, then it bisect the curve. This is very important here. So take the one circle here and a chord AC, and O is the center of the circle, and OB perpendicular draw from the O to the AC. So this is given to us. Perpendicular, if you draw that, it bisect the chord. Bisecting is nothing but what to prove? AB and BC both are equal. We have to prove that AB, BC equal. So for that, you have to join the OA and simple proof here. It is not very complicated. See that? And the two triangles, if you are proving that they are congruent. So obviously you can prove that they are congruent because the angle OBA and angle OBC are 90 degrees because perpendicular given to us, and OA and OC are equal because radii of the circle. Okay, and OB is a common in both the triangles. This is hypotenuse, and OB is the, what is meant by hypotenuse? Any one of you please say?
Sir, the biggest opposite side of a right angle triangle opposite to the angle 90 degrees known as hypotenuse.
That's what I said to you. You are saying everything in a little bit in a confusion way. Sentence is not in a proper way. Mruganka, learn that. That can be gained by reading the textbook. Mathematics textbook you have to read. You said your intention is right. आपका दिमाग में अच्छा है, but वो आप बोल नहीं पा रहे. वही एक problem है आपको. Simple. What is hypotenuse? I asked. Either you say that, sir, the longest side in a triangle, right angle triangle, or the side which is opposite to the 90 degrees. But you said something a little bit in a complicated way. Suppose if you say this thing, whatever you said to the small kid, the learning stage kid, hypotenuse बोलो तो confuse हो जाएगा. Simply ही बोलना है. तीनों साइड में longest side क्या होता है? वो ही hypotenuse in a right angle triangle, isn't it? Hypotenuse बोलो. Otherwise 90 degrees का opposite क्या होता है? वही इसी को hypotenuse बोलना है. बस हो गया. Mruganka, once again you say.
Sir, the side opposite to the angle 90 degree of a right angled triangle is known as hypotenuse.
That's all. Okay. Please learn like that. Okay. So here it is hypotenuse equal, and OB is the line segment drawn here. So OB is the line segment is drawn, and that is common here in both the triangles. So therefore the triangle OBA and OBC are by RHS congruency, they are congruent. From there you can say that CPCT AB equal to PC. That's all. Simple proof. समझ में आया? इसमें तो कुछ complicated नहीं है ना. Just you need to say that, you need to prove that two triangles are congruent. समझ में आया ना?
Yes, sir.
So there you can say that OB is bisecting the chord. So when you draw the perpendicular line to the any chord, it bisects it. Next theorem is that the line drawn from the center of the circle to bisect the chord is perpendicular to the chord. क्या है ये? Converse. This is the converse of the previous theorem. A line drawn from the center, only line drawing center of the circle to bisect the chord. So that is nothing but it is given AB equal to BC here. इसमें क्या दे दिया? AB equal to BC दे दिया. And we have to prove that OB is perpendicular to AC. That is perpendicular line you have to prove. See, in that situation also you can prove that two triangles congruent only, but use another congruency. AB is equal to BC is given to us. OB is a common given to you. OB is a common. And angle OBA, angle OBC are equal? No, that is not given. It is given OA equal to OC. SSS congruency आ जाएगा इधर ये कॉन्वर्स प्रूव करने के लिए. To prove this converse, SSS congruency use करना है. Then these two triangles are congruent. When these two triangles are congruent, angle OBA equal to angle OBC. It is not given 90, but their sum will be equal to 180, and both are equal. So each one will be 90 degrees. See, OBA plus OBC is equals to ABC, that is 90 degrees because straight angle. And both are equal here. ये x plus x मान लो, 2x equal to 180 आ जाएगा, x equal to 90 degrees or 2 times. In any way you can write. So one angle is 90 degrees. 90 degrees आ गया तो perpendicular. So OB is perpendicular to AC, you can say, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
ये तो समझ में आया ना?
Yes, sir.
Clear है ना? So properties of the equal chords. Next theorem is equal chords. Length is equal here. ये दोनों theorems, one is converse to the other. So what are the theorems we have learned? Statements आप लोगों को याद रखना है. Last में मैं पूरा revise करूँगा once again. So don't worry. So now you see here properties of equal chords. Equal chords बोले तो the two chords are equal. So what are their properties? Okay. So here the lengths are equal here, AB and PQ. Two chords lengths are equal. Length are equal here. This is given to you. Okay. So chords equidistant from the center are equal in the length. Center से equal distance में होता है तो they are all equal in the length. समझ में आया? Equal distance में बोले तो उधर से आप distance माप लो. Then that equal chords of the circle are equidistant from the center of the circle is the theorem. Okay? Equal chords of the circle are equidistant from the center. Center से equal distance में रहता है. ये equal chords. It is given that AB equal to PQ. And we have to prove that O से equal distance में होता है. Equidistance from the center of the circle. OM is equal to ON prove करना है. वो distance समझ में आ रहा है ना? वो red color वाला and green color दोनों equal distances prove करना है. समझ में आया ना?
Yes, sir.
So this is the theorem here. This statement you have to know that. Okay. So now if you see that measure करके देख लो आप लोग ऐसा scale लेके draw करके both are 3 centimeters 3 centimeters you are getting. So from the measurement you can say that this is one activity you can perform at home. आप घर पे भी कर सकते हैं. Equal length of chords you take into consider and draw कर लो. So you can observe that they are going to get equal. So another one, can you draw the equal chords without using a ruler? Ruler use ना करके equal chords draw कर सकते हैं.
By compass, sir.
By without using the ruler. Can you draw chords equal length? So no. So the chords equidistant from the center of the circle are equal in the length. So distance equal ड्रा करना है. सिंपल है ये ड्रा करने के बाद इधर परपेंडिकुलर ड्रा करो, इधर परपेंडिकुलर ड्रा करो. समझ में आ रहा है ना? इक्वल डिस्टेंस स्केल ले लो. यूजिंग द स्केल इट इज पॉसिबल to draw the equal chords. So what is another theorem statement here? The chords equidistant from the center of a circle are equal in the length. ये दोनों भी third and fourth theorems whatever I said are also one is converse to other.
Sir,
हाँ.
सर अगर सेंटर ही नहीं रहा तो सेंटर नहीं दिया होगा तो
सेंटर नहीं दिया तो भी सेंटर फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं. वी कैन ड्रा द सेंटर. सपोज आप जस्ट दैट इज आल्सो ए गुड क्वेश्चन. सपोज इफ यू ड्रा द विद अ बैंगल और एनी अदर ऐसा सर्किल ड्रा कर लिया, उसका सेंटर पता नहीं है. सो यूजिंग द प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ द थर्ड्स ऑफ द सर्किल यू कैन फाइंड आउट. हाउ डू यू फाइंड आउट? आई विल एक्सप्लेन टू यू. सी हियर Okay, I'll explain to you first. You go through this all the theorems. After learning all the theorems, your question can be answered. So that is only your question, na? Hello.
Yes,
सेंटर
sir.
भी दिया है तो सेंटर फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं. So how do we find out the center means after learning all these theorems, then easily you will come to know that how do we find out the center of the circle. That is one problem we are going to have in the exercise also. We'll discuss it. Okay, first let us complete this one. So here equal chords we have drawn, AB equal to PQ. So that means chords equidistant from the center. AB chord and PQ chord are equal distance from the center O. Okay, so now the next thing is angle subtended by a line segment at a point. Angle subtended by a line segment at a point. Angle subtended is nothing but, suppose if you are watching the from the eye, larger and smaller equal, how do you identify? When you see that the top and lower part of this tree and this one second tree, this angle whatever you are getting, that angle is called angle subtended by your eye. Sorry, angle subtended by a tree at your eye. So more angle will have the more, means suppose if you are having here BC is there, this BC length is more. If you are having, means angle if you are having more, then this length will be more. Okay, so angle BAC is the angle subtended by BC at A, and here angle ABC को क्या बोलते हैं? Angle subtended by AC at B. Angle ACB को क्या बोलते हैं? BCA or ACB. Angle subtended by AB at C. So in the circle also angle subtended by a chord at the center. So AOB is the angle. So this angle is called, what do we name this terminology everyone have to know better. Angle AOB is the angle subtended by a chord AB at the center of the circle. समझ में आया? उसको कैसे बोलते हैं वो एंगल को, AOB को? Any one of you please repeat. Angle AOB is the angle subtended by a chord AB at the center of the circle. We call it as in that way. Okay. So now whenever you see that, if you take a point on the circle, so this is called angle subtended by an arc. Angle subtended by a chord at the center. So here that वो highlight करके दिखाया ना, वो angle को angle subtended by an arc. AB, suppose if it is moved to the here angle, so that means if chord length is less, angle is less. Chord length is more, angle is more at the center. So what you can observe here, see here, the same thing here also. The tree length is more, then the angle is more. Tree length is less, then the angle will be less. So what you can say, equal chords of the circle subtend equal angle at the center. ये suppose equal है, तो angle भी equal होगा at center पे. AOB angle, POQ angle are also equal. So it is given that these two, what is AB and PQ are equal given. So to prove that AOB equal to POQ. So these two triangles congruency you can prove it. It is a very simple task to you because radius are equal. SSS congruency if you take into consider, you can say that the two triangles are congruent. Proofs are very simple. All the proofs we are going to prove only using the congruency only. Triangle congruency. So this triangle AOB and triangle POQ are congruent using SSS congruency. Therefore, you can say that angle AOB is equals to angle POQ. Okay? So that means equal chords of the circle subtend equal angles at the center. समझ में आया ना? So next then converse of this theorem. Can anyone state the converse of this theorem? Oh, already it is given to you. See, cards that subtend equal angle, and वो cards equal नहीं दिया है, वो equal angle subtend कर दे तो then they equal in the length पे equal है. Okay, so ये भी it is an easy task to you to prove. SCIS congruency आ जाएगा, because see here this angle equal to this angle is given to you, this side equal to this side आ जाएगा, radius है, ये भी radius है. You can prove that angle AOB, so triangle AOB is congruent to triangle POQ. Can you say that? I will ask one question. AOB is congruent to QOP in this? AOB is congruent to QOP or not? AOB is congruent to QOP or not? Please, anyone reply? Just let me know that whether you are concentrating or not. AOB is congruent to QOP or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, AOB congruent to POQ होगा, AOB congruent to QOP होगा, दोनों right है. Because both are radius only, and all are radius only. OA is radius, OB is radius, OP is radius, OQ is radius in the given figure. Okay? I think you understood now? So now from the SCIS congruency, you can say that the two triangles are congruent. Therefore, you can say that this is. So here the next part is, these are the main theorems we are having on the. So now next part we are going to learn the arcs related. So first you concentrate on this, and based on this you are going to have the exercise problems. In exercise problems, and if you are having, once again I will revise all these theorems what you have learned. And equal chords subtend equal angle at the center. Equal chords subtend equal angle at the center. Center पे equal angle होता है. So equal chords. So that means here you should not consider that. Please concentrate. One by one I will once again revise you on the board. Chords equal होता है तो. So first what here? The first thing is, okay, order is not important here. Order is not important. So the main thing is the properties of the chord. Chord का properties क्या-क्या होता है वो सारा आप लोगों को पता होना है. The first thing is that if you draw a perpendicular line from the center of the circle to the any chord, if you draw the perpendicular line, ये perpendicular draw कर लिया, then it divides the chord into two equal halves. Is the one property. So how do you prove that this is center? You consider this is C and this you consider B. So we have drawn perpendicular. So by these two are equal, and this is common. RHS congruency में this triangle, OB, OBA, OBC are congruent. So AB equal to AC. Now just I will proofs already I have given to you. Just statements you concentrate here. Statements क्या है? Perpendicular line. If you draw from the center से perpendicular line draw कर लिया, then it is divides the chord into two equal halves. Second, converse क्या है? What is its converse? If you draw the line joining the, means if you draw the line from the center which bisect the chord, bisect बोले तो already it is given that this length equal to this, then it is perpendicular, converse. This is one property of the chord. Okay? And equal chords of the circle subtend equal angle. Angle subtended by chord. Suppose if you are taking three terminology will be there here. Suppose if you take here, a chord is taken. Suppose let us name it as a AB. And here O is the point. And here some other point you are having C. And here you are having D. What is this angle named? Angle subtended by chord AB at the center of the circle. But इसको क्या नेम करते हैं? This angle. Say angle subtended by a chord AB at a point S, at a point C. C point पे angle subtended by A, and D point पे angle subtended. And in the further theorems you are going to learn that अभी इसके बाद सीख लेगा this angle will be double of this angle. ये suppose 30 degrees होता है तो ये 60 degrees हो. तो that next का arc, ये arc में अभी suppose what is the angle you are making, that next coming theorems में आप लोग पढ़ेगा. So ये just ध्यान में रखो. Okay, so we call that angle subtended by a chord. Now the thing is equal chords of the circle subtend equal angle at the center. In the previous theorem, whatever I have shown you, equal chords बोलो तो ऐसे ही ले लिया. Don't consider like that only. You may have like this also equal chords. ये दोनों equal. And ये दोनों equal chords center पे कितना angle करेगा वो equal है. These angles are also equal. If it is given that these two lengths are equal. ओके समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
So here, if you take these chords are equal chords of the circle subtend equal angle at the center पे equal angle. ये भी prove कर सकते हैं. Proof कर लिया ना? So you don't consider the equal chords is nothing but ये ऐसे equal होने के लिए है. There is a chance that two chords will be equal in the length like this. Okay? This is one theorem you have done. And perpendicular, if you drop the perpendicular from the center of the circle to the, that also we have learned. Isn't it? Perpendicular from the center of the circle draw कर लिया तो then. So these are the main theorems we have done. And now you have asked that, sir, is it possible to you to find out the center if it is not given? One of you asked that. Sir, center if it is not given, can we find out the center of the circle? Yes, you can find out. The procedure is very simple here. अभी मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना, I am not drawing using the center. Just assume करके एक circle ड्रा कर like this. Is it in a circular shape? Mostly. Let us consider. Is it visible to you?
Yes, sir.
So you, after drawing this with the bangle or any circular object you take into consider and you draw it. You perform this activity at home and you will be really surprising that you are finding the center of the circle. You have to do it. How do we find out this? Simple, you draw and you join the any two chords join them. Okay, and draw the perpendicular bisector of the chord. Perpendicular bisector of the chord. इसका perpendicular bisector बोले तो line 90 degrees होना है and इसको perpendicularly होना है 90 degrees होना है bisect करना है. So how do we draw the perpendicular bisector? Using the compass. Compass ले लो. Compass से इधर this one as the center, you draw an arc here and here. This one as the center, draw the arc middle में आ जाएगा इधर and इधर. ये दोनों को join कर लो. ये perpendicular bisector हो जाएगा. ये approximately I am drawing, not using the compass. अभी ये क्या हो गया perpendicular bisector. इसको ये erase करके इसको extend कर लो. In the same way, you draw the perpendicular bisector of this one. तो इसका perpendicular bisector draw कर लो तो ऐसा arcs इधर one arc if you are taking this one and इधर one arc ये दोनों को join कर लो. ये भी perpendicular bisector. And if you know that perpendicular bisector of the chord will passes through the center. So इसमें किधर एक center होगा, इसमें भी center होगा. So दोनों का center किधर होगा ये. This is the point. And you check using the compass only ये center लेके circle ड्रा करने के लिए try करो, same circle आ जाएगा आपको. So this is the way to find out the center of the circle. समझ में आया ना? So based on this, you are going to have the exercise 10.2, 10.3, 10.4. 10.2 में just 2 problems are there. So let us discuss the problems also, and all the problems in the next class we are going to discuss. 10.4 में थोड़ा सा different होता है. Next topic is angle subtended by an arc of the circle. So ये main, these are the properties of the chord. So what are the main properties here? In your textbook, if you see that as a theorems, it is given to you 7 theorems here. Chords of the first theorem is given to you, one statement, second theorem. Order is not important, but statements you need to remember. That is main important. Okay? समझ में आया ना? So, and read the textbook. I told you very clearly. Previously also I told you. Textbook पढ़ना है. Textbook पढ़ना है. Okay? So don't forget to read the textbook. Otherwise you are not going to get the subject. Especially geometry आना है तो पढ़ना है. Don't leave a single word. And you ask me that sir page number 52 में suppose मैं बोल रहा हूँ, okay? Page 52 नहीं. Suppose if you are taking the page, sir page number 178 में ये line में कुछ बोला है sir. What is that? You should be in a position to ask like that. That is possible if you read the textbook. So I insist you every time to read the mathematics textbook. That is very, very, very important. And if you read that, you are going to get the more knowledge. सिर्फ क्लासेस सुनता है नहीं, पढ़ना है. ओके? समझ में आ रहा है ना? टेक्स्ट
Yes, sir.
टेक्स्ट बुक